Hi, welcome back to Go Together, Go Far. On today's video, we're checking out Moutardier Campground at Nolin Lake. So we're staying here for a few days with family and friends. We're going to be out on the lake a lot, obviously, and stay with me. We're going to show you some awesome stuff. So this campground right here is actually where we're staying. So we have a couple spots up there. We have my travel trailer. Some friends and family have tents, nice tents. There's a Kodiak canvas tent up there that I'm going to show you in a different video. And we're parked on a little pontoon boat just outside of there, and kids are going to play in the water. All right, so here's another view of the campground. I'm going to give you a kind of a panoramic shot so you can see just how spectacular this campsite is. For a lake in Kentucky to have a view like this is unheard of. So again, this is Moutardier Campground at Nolin Lake. So let me give you a nice shot of this. So I'm going to walk down here and get a little closer to the campground. I'll show you how these sites are laid out and this peninsula is laid out. And let's take a look. So this site is site D31 and 32. And my camping companions would kill me for giving away the secret sites. There we go. So here's our particular setup. You can see gravel held up with bigger rocks, which work pretty well. Makes it nice and neat. Here's the backside and the utility hookups. So one of the great things about this campsite is the fact that it is right on the lake. So you can see I've got friends and family out there playing in the water. You can wade out to about 10 or 15 feet out and only be waist deep, so the kids are pretty safe out here, even though we make them wear some life vests. And fishing is spectacular. We've got plenty of fishing going on. We've caught bass, we've caught lots of bluegill. So I'll give you a little better view of the shoreline. You can see it's very rocky. It's not a sandy beach or anything like that. It's mostly gravel with these big flat rocks that actually go out into the water quite some ways, and it allows you to kind of wade out there, and that way the kids are pretty safe. We put them in life jackets, but they probably don't need it. I'll give you a view. As you can see, the lake is very clean. The fishing has been spectacular. Lots of littlemouth, lots of bluegill and sunfish. People coming in from fishing, and you can just wade right out from your campsite and fish. Kids have really loved it. You see, we got some people fishing right there. As I pan around, we got our group in the water and our campsite. And again, this is all right here in Kentucky. Nolin Lake is about a 3.5 hour drive south from Cincinnati, or if you're in Lexington or Louisville, it's very close as well. We had a pontoon boat yesterday and today. I'm sure you've seen some of that footage. And today we're just going to hang out on the beach. So if being down by the water makes you nervous because you have small kids, Moutardier actually offers life jackets to borrow. So they're up here for little kids. You can grab them and then just bring them back when you're done. That is a fantastic little service that they offer to their visitors. So there's more than just the big campsites right by the water. They have a ton of these campsites that are primarily for tents, although a lot of them you could get a small trailer or something. So, and they're up in the woods a little more. So you're a little farther up on the hill, which is nice. You got a nice breeze going up here, as well as a little more privacy and shade than what we have down there by the water. So there's a trade-off. I'll show you a couple of these. I'm walking through them now and see if one of these suits your needs too. So one of the cool things that people really like about Moutardier Campground, obviously, is the lake. The lake is a huge draw, but it isn't just about the lake. So this campground has been very well maintained. You've got, a lot of gravel pads, if you can kind of see some of those around me, and then they're maintained with the larger rocks around it. We've seen plenty of the private maintenance crews that go through and clean things up, which is nice. You do have some animals in the area, so you are kind of, because of the lake and the wildlife that you have out here, you do have to be careful, certainly with raccoons, which most RVers and campers are very familiar with. They say there are some other animals. We haven't seen any of that. We have seen a lot of big turkey vultures. We actually ended up with a bunch on the roof of our camper, which was interesting. You can hear them hopping around up there. So it's been pretty worthwhile. So I'm gonna go try and show you the bathhouse. It's been pretty well maintained as well. So I don't think it's actually air conditioned, but it actually is surprisingly cool inside. I have seen cleaning crews in there at least twice. So they're pretty nice. I don't see all the crazy bugs that you see at some of the state parks. Speaking of state parks, there is a lake, or Nolin Lake State Park, which is very nice, which is right near here. So I think it's on the other side of the lake. You could also check that out if it's a little closer to you. So let's check out this bathhouse, and then we'll go on the other side of the park where some of the other big RVs are, and we'll show you some of those sites. Okay, let's take a quick look at the shower house. It's the men's side anyway. Like I said, it's shockingly cool in here in terms of temperature. Relatively clean as far as shower houses go. There's the handicap one, the other ones. So if you're concerned about having a clean place, this is a great one. All right, I'm over in Loop A. I wanted to show you some of these sites over here. They're a little different. They're laid out a little different, but just like some of those other ones, they are right on the water. I don't know if you can see that water right behind me. I'll give you some close-up shots of that. So again, I'm still in Loop A, and I'm walking along right along the water's edge, and these are tent sites. So, but they're literally right on the water. Hopefully you can kind of see that behind me. I'll walk through some of the rocks. Check this out. That's pretty cool. That's a cool camping site. If you've not camped right by the water like this, I definitely recommend it. Some of these sites even have steps that can take you nice and comfortably right down to the water's edge, where you can play underneath the shade of a tree. So I hope this video helped you. If you're interested in coming here to Moutardier Campground, check it out. It's great. Check out these camping spots. Thank you, everybody. Check out some of our other videos in the Campground Near Me series. See ya.